The So Bros Network presents the movie podcast breaking down films and their impact on pop culture as they approach the legal drinking age. This is Drinking With. Now here's your host, Steven McCash.
Happy New Year's, everybody, and welcome to Drinking With, the podcast where we raise a glass to the movies that have reached the legal drinking age. I'm your host, Steven McCash of the So Bros Network, and join me as we embark on a cinematic journey through the classics of yesteryear, celebrating their 21st birthdays and styles. From iconic blockbusters to hidden gems, each episode will toast to a different film that has stood the test of time and shaped our cultural landscape. So grab your favorite beverage or the one we've curated for this episode, and let's dive into the nostalgia as we explore movies that are finally old enough to join us for a drink. Joining me at the bar, as we always do, as always, are the two best people I can think of to stumble out of the bar after a long discussion of movies. First is the resident film critic of the So Bros Network, Mr. Brandon Vick, who's also a member of the Southeastern Film Critics Association, a board member of the Music City Films Critics Association, and most importantly, the birth giver of the Vick's Flicks and Cinema Chronicles podcast that you could hear right here or wherever you get your podcast from. And joining him is the man behind the So Bros Network, the EIC, the glue of the brand, gin aficionado, multiple cat lover, an all-around football wordsmith, and budding sports talk radio star, if I may say so myself, here at 104.5 The Zone. And hopefully, you know, I'm not trying to read in my Nostradamus stuff, but maybe a happy Titans fan here in as we end the year going into January. Mr. Stoney Keeley is here with us as always. Gentlemen, how are we doing as we approach the new year?
Pretty good, McCash. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna be optimistic and say I'm a happy Titans fan right now. This program's headed in the right direction. They've got their franchise quarterback. The offense is clicking. They just need a couple more pieces to really become a contender. That's all.
I think Will Levis is going to break some more records.
Oh, man.
They just traded for Micah Parsons. That just came across the timeline before we hit record.
Yeah.
Silly Jerry Jones.
This is my favorite time of year. I feel like we say it every year, but by the time this episode is actually released, I will be on my holiday break from writing and podcasting outside of my obligations to 104.5 The Zone.
You never stop.
But all the other stuff will take a little bit of break and prop my feet up and just kind of reflect on the year that was and plan for the year ahead, which is why I like this episode, is because now we've had this entire season of this show. We've talked about all these movies, and now we kind of look back and examine what we missed and examine the year that was, in this case, 2004.
And some that we probably should have watched instead of others.
That's probably fair as well. We are indeed recapping the year that was 2004. And 2004 was a year of global transformation and cultural milestones. Like in politics, George W. won re-election in the U.S. election, defeating John Kerry. The EU.
That was the first election that I really paid attention to as like, I had turned 8. I don't remember if that was the first election I could vote in, or if it was just that I was old enough. Like I thought, hey, I should be paying attention and caring about this stuff.
I remember thinking, why is George W., because I didn't know much about politics. I thought, why is George W. running against Jim Carrey? Until I saw a debate and I thought, this is not what I thought.
Yeah. Some weird makeup.
So I just went on ahead and just decided not to vote ever again.
Good call.
Too confusing.
Good call. Yeah,
but things have turned out great.
This was a transformative year for us. This was the year that we graduated high school.
Yeah,
had a lot going on that year.
We started college, had big boys.
Yeah,
started smashing beer cans on our heads.
I moved from Atlanta to South Carolina in 2004, so that was exciting.
Man. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't done with our bastard days. Just throwing used condoms all over the place. Who cared where they went?
Mm-hmm.
And by used, you mean you just like blew them up like balloons and then just let them go?
I said I threw used condoms. I didn't say they were mine.
We lived in a dorm.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was just so crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Murfreesboro. It's a fine place that is.
Harvard of the South.
That's right.
I hear people say that.
And I think I just saw pictures of a beautiful football
They upgraded their facilities.
facility thing.
Thanks, Kevin Byard.
The kings of Conference USA. Look out.
That's right. That's right.
Oh.
To get us back on track, I'm going to touch on some more highlights or lowlights from the year 2004. The European Union saw its largest expansion ever, welcoming 10 new member countries, reshaping the landscape of Europe. But tragedy did strike in December with the Indiana Ocean tsunami, one of the deadliest natural disasters claiming over 230,000 lives across 14 countries.
My God, 14 countries.
That I've forgotten about that. Yeah.
Shame on you.
Shame on me. You're right.
Yeah, that's true. 2004 was the birth year of Facebook, or My Facebook, or The Facebook, as it was called. Actually.
Yeah. And that was back when you had to actually be a student at a university.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that happened in a Harvard dorm room. And then meanwhile, NASA's Mars rover Spirit and Opportunity began sending back stunning images from the red planet.
Wow.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah. To go back to the Facebook, do you remember having those accounts, and then when they announced that they were going to start letting everybody have Facebook accounts, was there a part of you that was just kind of like, oh, they're letting the peasants in now?
I remember thinking, oh shit, my parents can get it.
Yeah.
Which they did, but it was about 20 years later. And when I quit that.
You used to treat Facebook like an art medium. It was a stage for you. You would post some of the most ridiculous stories as your statuses and never tell anybody you were joking.
Yeah, those were real bits.
Good bits, yeah.
And your top, is that MySpace? No,
MySpace was your
top 8.
Oh, okay. Facebook, yeah. But you know what? I didn't even do Facebook until I think I was a sophomore or junior in college.
Yeah, it was in college.
Yeah.
It was 2006 was when my account was created.
Yeah, so like it's not like when we first started, I didn't really I was the last one in our group to text. I was probably the last one in the group to join Facebook. If I text, it would say yes.
Yeah.
And then I call. Yeah. But yeah, no. But I don't even, God, how innocent things used to be.
2004.
Yep. Not that question was directed at me, but sir, I was 29 years old and well removed from college, so I didn't have the opportunity until the peasants were allowed into the Facebook.
That's right.
That's right. Because I'm old.
My apologies. I didn't mean to twist the knife.
I didn't really think much about it because I knew people of a certain age, they don't know how to use a computer.
No, true.
They'll never get get in here ever.
Pop culture wise, we had The Incredibles and Shrek 2 dominating the box office throughout the year.
Yeah.
Friends aired its final episode, marking the end of a TV era. And then
that was back then. I felt like it went on a few more years.
I did too. Yeah.
No, 2004. Also, they pivoted.
I have not watched. I've maybe watched 5 episodes of Friends, and my wife showed me that pivot one, and it cracks me
every time.
And we just moved my brother-in-law not too long ago, and we were lifting up something, and almost, I would say a good portion of us were screaming, "Pivot that! Pivot that!"
Yep.
I love it. Stoney hasn't seen it.
I hate Friends.
Oh,
I'm not a fan of the show either, but they're like the Thanksgiving episode with Brad Pitt is fantastic. There's probably 1 or 2 others that I care for. But musically, it was dominated by Usher and Outkast with "Yeah" and "Hey Ya."
Oh my God!
Oh, "Hey Ya!" Oh,
"Yeah" drop in our senior year was like the first. That was it. Really juiced up an entire class of high schoolers at
that's
Wilson
what
Central.
should have been our prom song instead of that Green Day.
But that was the first song that I remember really having phases to its popularity, where like. It was wildly popular, and then everybody got tired of it, but they still played it a lot. And then when they stopped playing it, everybody wanted it, and they started playing it again. So you had this phase where we were crazy about it, then we hated it, and then once it was gone, we were like, no, bring it back.
Yeah.
And for like an entire year, that was the big
That was it.
the big dance song.
I remember Hey Ya, what? Is
Hey
that
Ya.
it? Hey Ya.
You're
Because
so
of
white.
well, what's even worse is, and I still do it, and when I hear it, and my wife gets onto me, but it was funny back in the day when he would be like, all right, I would just go, I would say all right 1,000 times,
I remember the
and
bit.
then
I
I
remember
would
that
say whatever came next, but I just thought, what a song.
And then you would slowly morph into Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, well, I was dazed and confused. That's true.
I remember times where like he would run the bit and people would just stop what they were doing and just everybody would watch him to see like how long is he going to do it this time.
And it's and it is better when clearly it is a song that like I shouldn't really even be attempting, but I just loved how he does that, and I just thought, my God, like it sounds like he's doing it forever.
Yeah.
I don't think he actually is.
Yeah.
And I've built it in my head over the years where I think I'm doing the impression, and then I realize, oh shit, I added like 500 more. Right? He actually didn't go that nuts.
Yeah.
Well, I have found out what was the drink of the year. And it's it's a Cosmopolitan. I don't know if Sex in the City was still a thing back then, but that's.
I think so.
Maybe that's why this was the drink of the year.
Did they drink it on Friends?
I couldn't tell you.
Friends,
they always went to the
think,
coffee shop, so I don't think they drank.
That's
What
true.
about the Passion of the Christ?
Hey, yeah, did they have Cosmos?
Possibly. But your traditional Cosmo here that I've got is 2 ounces of vodka, a ½ ounce of triple sec, or I would use Grand Marnier in this, 3/4 of an ounce of cranberry juice cocktail, and a 1/4 ounce to ½ an ounce of fresh lime juice. And then you're going to want an orange peel or a twist, whatever you prefer. Fill a cocktail shaker with ice, then add the vodka, triple sec, cranberry juice, and lime juice. Shake the cocktail shaker for about 30 seconds or until well chilled, and then strain into a martini glass. Garnish with your orange peel or twist, and then there you are. Your Cosmo.
It's a classic. It's a classic cocktail. And while you were reciting the recipe, McCash, I looked, and its final air date was February 22nd, 2004.
Okay.
That was Sex in the Cities?
Yeah.
So that and Friends both ended?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I said,
What a
I
day.
said it was a transformative year, and
Yeah,
I
you're right.
just didn't specify that I wasn't just talking about for us.
Yeah, no,
for the entire world.
For the world. Wow.
So, we talk about money on here. We talk about budget, box office, all that good stuff. It's hard for me to come up with a budget for 2004, but I'm sure it was hefty.
What was the GDP of the United States in 2004?
I kind of kept my notes to strictly pop cultural stuff, but one thing we like to do on this film, especially in the last year or so, is letterbox reviews, where I give you some letterbox reviews from the movie we discuss. Well, we're not discussing a movie, so I thought what would be fun with letterbox is I give you a review and you tell me the film from 2004 that this review goes with.
I love that.
And these are all reviews of films we did not review in 2004.
Oh, okay. So did you catch that distinction?
Yeah. Well, I'm bringing up 2004 movies because I need
fair.
some kind of
that's
reminder.
fair.
Do you remember what movies we've done?
No. But
Okay,
let me tell you this: when I see it, I will know.
Okay.
I'll put it that way.
I'm going to give you the first one here. This is from K, strictly the letter K. 5 stars for this film. They just don't make feel-good movies like this anymore. There's very few movies that literally have me smiling all the way through. This is definitely one of those films, though.
The Passion of the Christ.
Yeah.
It is not. It is a comedy like Passion of the Christ, though.
Okay, I was going to say, do we get a genre or
It's
something?
comedy.
One
of these actors was in the Obama administration.
Oh, a Harold and Kumar movie.
It is Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Okay. I didn't know if that was the first one or not.
It was the first one. Our next film, Jerry, 3.5 stars. Public opinion seems sort of divided on this one, but at least we can all agree that the soundtrack goes fucking hard.
Oh, the soundtrack goes hard.
Well, can we have a genre?
Dramedy?
Okay, a dramedy. Okay.
I am gonna go with
Divisive, but the soundtrack goes hard.
The soundtrack did win a Grammy Award for Best Film
Oh,
Track.
this has to be a.
I Heart Huckabees.
No, it is an indie film.
You got served.
Oh, that's a
No.
good guess. That's a good guess. Garden State.
Garden State is the film.
That's a good one.
Next
You're not
one,
gonna do-
Morgan, 3 stars. This is the most I've cared about any sport ever.
Oh,
Wimbledon.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, hang on. I take mine back. But that's one of the first things that comes up when I put in 2004
I think that's like
movies.
let's see, we did Friday Night Lights.
Hang on. Let me see.
Oh boy.
Now, see, I would think that.
Dodgeball.
Yeah, ooh.
It is Dodgeball.
There we go.
I almost was going to say Miracle.
All right.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 2 reviews for the same movie here. So I'll give you the 2 reviews. First one is from Jizz Monkey.
Classic.
Classic Jizz Monkey.
4 stars. He says, or they say, Matt Damon knocks it out of the park. And then the second one for the same film, Adam Bolt with 4 stars as well, says, I choose to view this as a documentary.
Oh man.
That has Matt Damon? I'm not
Matt
looking up
Damon.
Matt Damon, but I am looking through movies because in 2004, he says something about a documentary. I feel like that might be. I can't tell if that's a compliment or if it's how like.
It is not a documentary, but it is a comedy.
Stuck on You?
Is it Stuck on You?
It is not.
Oh, I was thinking. Was that 2004?
I will say, don't let Matt Damon throw you.
That is throwing me because I'm picking.
Oh, maybe they got the person wrong, or is Matt Damon actually in this?
They did not get the person wrong.
Okay, so he is in this.
I don't know.
Team America.
Team America World Police is correct.
Dang.
Matt
Oh, yeah.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
And then
More of a documentary. I get it now.
yeah, the last one I have, Josh Lewis, 4 stars. This is a bit of a long one, so bear with me.
Okay.
Solid movie about an extremely normal guy just being a cool dude, flying planes, dating teenagers, drinking milk, making movies, talking about titties and llamas, having crippling disorders exasperated by an industry and culture that celebrates wealth and progress above anything else.
God, is that Napoleon Dynamite?
It is not.
God.
Is it Blow?
It is a biopic.
Aviator.
Aviator, indeed.
Oh yeah.
That's one we almost did too.
We
I
did
think
talk about doing that one.
We thought we
Yeah.
talked about it.
We pivoted and decided since we did $1 Million Baby, which was an awards player, we would
Yeah.
do The Terminal
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah, which
Just
success.
a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Yep. So that is
That's right.
our first ever Guess That Movie
I like that one.
letterbox.
I like that
That's
game.
a good one.
I like that game. I don't know how much our listeners like it as we're sitting here like,
Let's
but
see.
it
Matt
was fun.
Damon's in it.
It was fun.
They're and Owen just as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with the year in music for 2004. We'll go through some of the highlights, lowlights for some people. January 3rd, Britney. She's in the news. She marries Jason Allen Alexander, not the Jason Alexander from Seinfeld.
What?
I remember that being the joke back then.
Yeah.
He had a tail.
She marries Jason Alexander, childhood friend in Las Vegas, and then quickly annuls the wedding 55 hours later.
Was this when we started to think like
She's gone nuts.
things might
Yeah.
not be okay?
This is the
think so.
beginning of that fall.
Because like 07 was the shaved head, right?
I believe so.
So this was
Oh God! This is the beginning.
yeah. Man, I didn't even think about that, but it is.
You have Mystical. Mystical was sentenced to 6 years in prison for sexual battery.
Yeah.
Good God!
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember it either, to be honest.
I don't really remember Mystical either, except for that one song.
Shake your ass.
Yeah, but watch yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was in what? About a Boy? Is that what he listened
I
to?
think it was in Passion of the Christ.
I don't remember.
And About a Boy, I think that's what he listens to.
Yeah, you might be right.
I'm almost positive because I always thought like
Yeah.
an English one, but yeah.
I think the thing most people remember in the year of music from 2004 is this is the year that Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake shocked the world at the Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
That boob.
Showed that
Titty
boobie.
Gate.
That boob
Titty Gate. Mm.
be coming out.
Yep.
Yep.
Outcast.
And that's when we started having old rock bands
Yeah.
where there's no way nothing could fall out
Until Jay-Z got involved.
until Apple and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
got
Let's
involved.
trot out
Yep.
these decrepit old dudes,
Like the Rolling Stones.
Except for Prince.
except for Prince.
Because
Yeah.
that's still the
Except for
best one.
Prince.
Outcast became the first rap group to win Album of the Year at the Grammys.
That was
Is that
a,
Hey
it was
Ya?
a good album too.
Damn good
Like,
album.
that was a
Speaker Box and Love Below.
yeah, that was I remember that being one
That was
that
a hot.
people seemed to pretty unanimously
Love
like. It was
Yeah.
a big album.
And then they just walked away.
And they said, "See ya."
Yeah. Fantasia, not the Disney animated film, but the singer, wins the third season of American Idol and becomes the first artist to debut at #1 on the Hot 100 with a first record. I did not know
Good
that.
for her.
Yeah, very good.
I
for
didn't
her.
know that
She's
either.
doing pretty good.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah.
Britney Spears is back in the news. 9 months later, on September 18th, she marries Kevin Federline.
I was
That's
wondering
what
when
I
K-Fed
yeah,
came into
This is
the
that's
the
what
beginning
I
of
remember.
K-Fed.
Yeah.
And then the last note I have for music in the year 2004, this is the year that Ashley Simpson gets caught lip syncing on Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
Dude,
got
that
her
was
ass.
such a cringe moment. We weren't
Yeah.
saying cringe at the time,
No.
but I remember everybody talking about that the day after, and it just being it was before memes were really a thing, but it was a meme. Maybe that's where memes started.
Is that where it ended too? I don't think she does anything, does she?
No, she did a reality show
yeah.
Didn't we
after
all?
that, and I'm sure she's put out music since, but she
She probably has.
Did that do her in?
I remember her
That-
saying that a lot of people did, or that whatever reason it was.
I just
And the
remember her
thing is-
dancing, like the
yeah,
hoedown
doing like the
song.
jig.
Yeah.
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 I just did. Yeah, and what's weird is like I don't even think that would be that big of a deal now.
No.
I mean, like because it's not like she couldn't sing. It's not like Milli
Yeah.
Vanilli. Like
No.
people are shocked, but
she
I-
had an illness or something, like that just popped up like the day of the show, and they had to pivot.
Yeah.
pivot.
Yeah, pivot.
So I just, it's not that it like harmed her reputation or anything, but
No,
like people just, that's the thing
But-
they're known for.
but
Yeah.
could she have been the next Streisand? We don't know.
No.
We
Well,
My
just
wife
don't
would
know
tell
what?
you no.
It's,
Just don't know.
the clock's not run out yet.
No. You're
I get it. She could still be. I see.
yeah, there's
I didn't
time.
think that's where that was going, but okay.
Your top selling albums of 2004. Only one of these I owned, but Feels Like Home from Norah Jones.
I remember that one.
Back to Bedlam by James Blunt.
Oh my.
The
Is that-
Beautiful.
Okay, that's all you had to
Yeah.
say.
American Idiot by Green Day.
I remember that being
I got that
huge.
one.
Yeah.
And then the one that I did have was Confessions by Usher.
yeah.
I didn't have that one, but I did have American Idiot. I remember going to see them.
Played the fuck out of that CD.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like that was one that I felt like I don't know, Green Day was always kind of a little underground, and then American Idiot came out and it was just like
That did feel
hit after hit
Yeah.
after hit. That was the American Idiot song that went wild. Boulevard of Broken Dreams
Yes,
was on
I love
that.
that
I'm
one.
pretty sure
There's some September song.
Wake Me Up
Yeah.
When September
Yeah,
Ends.
yeah.
But they didn't release it as a single until like the following summer. Like they were still pulling singles off of that album.
No, that's
a
fair,
year
'cause
after
That was
it
like the
came out.
graduation song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then it also had that I hope you had the time of your life.
Well, that
That-
was not on that album, but
Oh.
I appreciate you trying.
Well, listen, here's a fun fact. Me and our buddy Brett went to see that show, and I'll have you know that at that show, my future wife was there
Oh.
How about
with
that?
her family. And so, yeah.
So that, okay. Where are the singles? 5 singles came from American Idiot.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams was maybe my favorite.
Yeah, and Holiday was off of that album as well. I'm trying to figure out what the 5th was.
I think it's that I hope you have the time. Can you?
It's called Good Riddance, isn't it?
Jesus!
Yeah,
Jesus of Suburbia.
Jesus.
I remember that, but I didn't really. Yeah, you're thinking of Carrie Underwood.
That was released. Jesus of Suburbia was released on November 14th, 2005.
My God! And didn't they make it it's a musical now? It's a stage musical.
Yes,
yeah.
And there's supposedly a movie version in the works.
God, good for them.
Yeah.
Good for you, Billy Joe.
That was released on September of 2004, and
had singles all the way up till November of 2005.
I think people sleep on that. I'm glad you added this album into your notes, McCash, because I think that was a run for them.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever got any higher than that. Like that me would be
I would agree.
I mean, there's a reason why they're still making money off American Idiot in some form or fashion.
So we'll transition into the year in TV. Unfortunately, The Apprentice debuted on January 7th.
I thought it was older than that.
Yeah.
No,
who's in it?
Nobody
Who's in that?
of importance. Sex and the City aired its final episode, as we mentioned earlier. Mm-hmm. Some milestones were hit in TV that year. The Price is Right aired its 6,000th episode.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Crazy.
Was Bob still there or Drew Carey?
Bob was still around in
Was he still there?
05. Yeah, 04 rather. And then I believe so. And then to be outdone was Young and the Restless aired its 8,000th episode.
Always coming in, stealing Bob's spotlight.
Just the classics, man. The classics.
That's true. Nickelodeon turned 35 in 2004.
Wow.
And then Sesame Street turned 35 the same year.
35 years of Sesame
They're both
Street.
the same age?
No. Nickelodeon's 25, Sesame Street 35.
Sorry. Okay. Got it.
And then we talked about
Nickelodeon ended up, I think I don't think anything changed in Nickelodeon.
No controversy.
No controvery at all. All the kids
really
loved being there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The stars and stars. We talked
Amanda
about
Bynes.
Yeah. Amanda Bynes is a face makeup artist. We mentioned Friends ending its run after 10 years in 2004, but Frasier also left the air in 2004.
Oh man, I had thought Frasier would be long gone by 2000.
Well, Frasier's back already.
I think it's already gone again.
I think it is gone again. I think that's correct.
Rugrats aired its final episode in 2004.
Love Rugrats.
Man, that was a run.
God, I love it. And then when they tried to make them grown-ups,
that was not good.
Bad idea.
Didn't work.
Ken Jennings began his Jeopardy run in June, winning over $2.5 million.
That was in 2004.
Yeah.
I swear I thought that was in like the last 10 years.
Yeah. You're thinking about the other guy that was like a meme for a long time.
I watch it every day. I was just shocked I didn't remember it.
Craig Kilborn left the Late Late Show after 5 years.
Damn.
Wow.
Rest in peace.
I don't think he's dead.
He was in Wedding Crashers.
He was.
Yep. Yeah, he was.
The show Lost debuted on ABC. I still never understood that show.
I never watched
it.
Never watched it.
No, TV's for losers.
Yeah.
Him.
Like that dude that wrote Must Love Dogs.
That's right.
Yeah. It was a sad year for journalism because Tom Brokaw and Dan Rather both retired in 2004.
Man.
Damn.
Two big heavy hitters.
Dan Rather's still doing stuff though. I keep seeing it. I mean, not on like the big networks, but
he's like, I got it in me. I got to get it out.
Well, I think something happened that made him come back out to start trying to speak some truth.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it was.
Not sure either.
I feel like things have been pretty good as far as the truth being told.
Yeah. Things aren't expensive, No. As we transition,
have you seen that latest job report?
Somebody did such a good job they got promoted to customer.
Yeah.
It's really
that's true.
Yeah. Cool. As we transition into the year of sports from 2004, TNA Impact debuted on Fox Sports Net in 2004.
Were they still running out of the municipal auditorium then, or was this when they got the
You mean the
studio
fairgrounds?
The fairgrounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did the first run for a little bit at the municipal auditorium, and then they went over to the fairgrounds.
I think they've moved to Orlando at this point. I
They
could be
moved to
wrong.
Orlando, yeah.
I could be wrong.
I have a feeling they got that studio before TV wanted to show them.
Yeah.
TV didn't want to show the Nashville Fairgrounds.
I could be wrong. I have no idea, to be honest. I'm not the wrestling aficionado I sometimes pretend to be. But in the world of sports, the New England Patriots beat the Carolina Panthers in the Super Bowl 32-29.
Good
Nice.
Super Bowl.
Yes, it was.
Good Super Bowl.
LSU wins the BCS National Championship after beating the Oklahoma Sooners in the Sugar Bowl.
It's Nick Saban's title, if I'm not mistaken.
Correctamundo. And then USC, though, was named AP National Champion after beating Michigan in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, it was really, really weird. That was back when, two teams were voted on to play the national championship. They used the BCS formula to kind of corroborate their opinions, and then they would get together and vote at the end, and you didn't have to vote the winner of that BCS game. So
Nope.
It was a very weird setup, and USC had a really good team. So,
Yep. And then in the NFL, Jerry Rice's record of 274 straight games with a catch comes to an end when the Raiders beat the Buffalo Bills 13-10.
about that.
Ooh.
It's fun little fact there for you.
That is, yeah.
I don't think we've ever talked about the College World Series on any of these episodes, but Cal State Fullerton beat Texas.
I couldn't even tell you what their mascot is.
I was
Cal State
hoping
Fullerton. I have no idea.
I was hoping there would just be total silence as he said that.
And we just move on.
Yeah.
We just move on.
Well, speaking of moving on, the Montreal Expos did just that as they moved to Washington, D.C. for the 2005 season.
Are those the Nationals?
Those are the Nationals.
You're not
Nice.
going to believe this.
No.
Cal State Fullerton are the Titans.
Oh,
What?
they are. Yeah.
How about that?
What? Oh, man.
Yep.
What a reveal.
Jump
Now-
scare.
This was a huge year for baseball. This is the year that the Boston Red Sox come back from 0-3, defeat the New York Yankees in the ALDS or ALCS, and then went on to sweep the St. Louis Cardinals to win the World Series that year.
How about that?
That's when the curse was broken.
Reversing the
yeah.
curse.
And that's when Matt Damon and Ben Affleck got married to each other.
I remember that on the field
Yeah.
as the confetti rained
And then,
down.
funny enough, Johnny Damon is the one who married them.
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
remember that.
Do you remember what film was filmed during the World Series that year?
Fever
Fever
Pitch.
Pitch.
There you go.
How
Do you
about
know
that?
Fever Pitch is a remake of a foreign film?
No,
Yeah. Yeah, Fever
I didn't
Pitch.
know they had baseball in every
Yeah.
country.
Well, it's not
yeah.
a baseball film. It's a football film or a soccer film.
Oh.
Oh. okay.
And they changed it to baseball when they remade it.
How about that?
There you
Wow.
go.
And Jimmy Fallon's film career has it's been unstoppable since.
Yeah.
Ever since Taxi came out, man, he's been on top of things.
Man, I
Yeah.
forgot about Taxi.
God.
I think he's forgotten about Taxi. I know Queen Latifah's forgotten about Taxi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sadly, I owned that DVD at one point.
Yes.
The Detroit Pistons beat the Lakers 4-1 to win the NBA championship that year. And what I didn't remember, but it does make sense, the Yukon Huskies won both the men's and women's national championships in basketball that year.
I think they've won every year.
I'm pretty sure I just did a campus tour of UConn, and I'm pretty sure they bring it up. They're the only program in the nation that has had the men's team and the women's team win the national championship in the same season multiple times.
Wow.
That's
I
not
believe
the
it.
only time that's happened.
I believe it.
Wow. I guess their shit doesn't stink up there, does
No,
it?
It don't. It's a beautiful campus.
I bet. And then in the NHL, the Tampa Bay, oh my God, I just forgot their
Lightning.
team. Lightning,
Lightning.
thank you. Beat the Calgary Flames 4-3 to win the Stanley Cup final.
7 games.
Yep.
It's a good
Nice.
series.
The Summer Olympics was held in Athens, Greece that year in 2004, and the U.S. wins the most gold medals and total overall medals in those games as well.
Nice.
Champions.
And in the world of professional wrestling, in the main event of WrestleMania 20, Chris Benoit defeated Triple H and HBK.
That was a good WrestleMania, and
That was a good one.
for how things ended,
What
marring that main event, for what it was a really good triple threat main event for WrestleMania. Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle for
I love
the
that
WWE
one.
title on that
was
show
a good one.
was fantastic. That was the infamous Goldberg Brock Lesnar match.
Yeah.
You had Evolution taking on the Rock and Sock Connection.
Isn't it crazy? And listen, everyone. I don't think anyone's going to believe this, but this was all just held in one night.
Yeah.
One whole night.
That was when you had Chris Jericho and Christian and Trish Stratus turned.
Yes.
John Cena and the Big Show. This is when the Undertaker came back as the Dead Man.
Oh yeah,
and the American Badass. Really big show. Madison Square Garden.
That was Cena's first title, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who won the British Open in golf?
I didn't come up with any golf or cricket, anything like that.
Yeah, tennis, nothing. Huh?
Yeah. So let's transition into the year in movies. It was a big year in movies. Do we want to start with an Oscar recap or talk Razzies first? We got to
Razzies. Let's start with the worst.
Okay, I'm going to give you the worst actress. I'll give you the big awards here. Worst actress was Britney Spears in Fahrenheit 9/11.
Excuse me?
I don't remember that.
What nomination is that?
I've only seen it once.
Oh my God.
Your worst supporting actor. I'm sorry, she was worst supporting actress for Fahrenheit 9/11.
Okay.
Worst supporting actor was Donald Rumsfeld in Fahrenheit 9/11.
Great. Thank you. That makes more sense at least. I remember him being a part of it.
Yeah. Your worst actor, George W. Bush for Fahrenheit 9/11.
I see a trend here.
I see what you did here.
Your worst actress, no, it was not Condoleezza Rice. It was Halle Berry.
And Catwoman.
Yep.
Damn.
Your worst picture nominees are Alexander.
Oh, that was shit on.
Yeah.
Super Babies 2, Baby Geniuses. I think that's a movie. Catwoman, Surviving Christmas, and White Chicks.
Surviving Christmas is with those others. It's not a great movie, but come on, it's Christmas.
What is the winner for the Razzie that year in worst picture?
I'm gonna say White Chicks.
I'm gonna say Alexander.
You're both wrong. It was Catwoman.
I almost said Catwoman since Halle Berry beat out everyone in Fahrenheit 9/11.
She broke the streak.
My God.
Yeah.
She's the Brock Lesnar of Razzie actresses. She broke the streak. but when it comes to like good cinema, your Oscar recap for that year is Best Picture winner $1 Million Baby. We all know that. We reviewed that film here. Best Actor Jamie Foxx for Ray. Again, we reviewed that film as well. And then we go back to $1 Million Baby with Best Actress Hilary Swank, Best Director Clint Eastwood, and Best Supporting Actor Morgan Freeman. But your Best Supporting Actress, Cate Blanchett, proved to be the Halle Berry of the Oscars that year by winning for Aviator, beating out whoever the Best Supporting Actress would have been for $1 Million Baby.
The Aviator, the one episode that we look back on and think if we had one more, that's what we would have done.
The Aviator?
Yeah.
Maybe. I'd have to see what the other films were.
I feel like that was the one that kept coming up in discussions, but I never saw
Maybe
it.
The Notebook?
Maybe The Notebook, yeah. Notebook was a big
Anchorman
release.
would have been another comedy we could have done.
Yeah. I think Aviator was one. I mean, I guess considering the cast and Scorsese and DiCaprio, it makes sense, but we've got time.
Yeah.
Not for Aviator.
No.
But for other Scorsese DiCaprio.
Yeah. Then your best animated film at the Oscars was The Incredibles,
which we did do an episode.
Which that one we did do.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then as we mosey along, we'll get to the films that we didn't discuss or review that we can get into. But I want to talk about some of the births and deaths of 2004. Some of your notable celebrities that were born in 2004 that are now turning 21 or will turn 21 soon is Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jenna Davis, who played the physical version of Megan in the horror film Megan. Not the 2.0 versions, because she wasn't invited back, but in the first one, the one with the crazy dance moves and shit.
Nice.
Probably the most popular pop singer around today, Jessie Murph, was born in 2004. I'm sure both of you don't know who that is, but
I do not.
That's why I'm here. She's a hot ticket right now. And then Noah Schnapp from Stranger Things also was born in 2004. And then in the world of sports, Bronny James was born in 2004.
That's crazy. That's
It
crazy.
just makes
Because
me feel
2004
old.
was when like LeBron fever was just getting going.
Yeah. And then you have art celebrities who turned 21 in 2004, meaning they were born in 83. And that list includes Chris Hemsworth, Andrew Garfield, Amy Winehouse, R.I.P., Henry Cavill, a.k.a. Jesus, or Cavill. Cavill, is that how it's pronounced?
I think it's Cavill.
Okay, Cavill, I got it right the first time. Carrie Underwood, Donald Glover, a.k.a. Childish Gambino, both 21. Mila Kunis from that 70s show.
Ashton Kutcher's wife.
Yes. WWE Hall of Famers, the Bellas, turned 21 in 2004.
Goodness.
Wow.
One of my favorite actresses, Emily Blunt, turned 21 that year.
I love her.
Back in the world of music, Miranda Lambert and Macklemore both turned 21 in 2004.
Damn. I have a quick question.
Yes.
Why is Henry Cavill Jesus?
Was he not, who played? Oh, that was Jim Caviezel. Never mind.
Caviezel.
My fault.
I honest to God thought you were talking about him playing Superman.
Superman, no.
Well, I was gonna keep going. I caught that and started to say something, but we kept going, and I was like, I'm not gonna derail us.
I'm glad you brought that up because it was Jim Caviezel. Yeah.
Was Jim Caviezel 21 in 2004?
I mean, he's Jesus, so he could have been any age he wanted to be.
No, that's true. Good point.
He was 2004. He was 2004 years old in 2004.
True. 2004 AD. I forgot.
AD, yeah. And then lastly, Adam Driver and Jonah Hill both turned 21 in 2004.
I did not realize Adam Driver was that old.
I don't know if I did either.
I don't know. I wouldn't have thought he's 21 now.
That's right. That is right.
Sadly, we lost some big names in the year 2004. And it starts with a lot of people's favorite president, not mine. But the original governor, Ronald Reagan, died in 2004. We lost another Superman in 2004. Christopher Reeves passed away.
Yeah.
No.
Marlon Brando.
Painful memories.
Yeah. Marlon Brando died in 2004. And then we talked about the movie Ray, and Ray Charles was lost in 2004.
Wait a minute. Where'd he go?
Oh my God.
He
said
went
he was
on down the
lost.
road is what he did. He eased on down the
I was
road.
nervous.
Yeah.
God, his Pepsi commercials were something, weren't they?
Yeah. His
you got the right one, baby.
His what was it, the national anthem or whatever it is he sang at WrestleMania that year?
Yeah.
We also lost the funk master himself, Rick James, in 2004. Julia Child was lost in 2004, as was Psycho and Jamie Lee Curtis's mom, Janet Leigh.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot of big famous people.
Yeah.
Here's a name that doesn't quite.
Usually famous people don't die. I'm shocked to hear that.
No,
many
they
names.
don't. They usually last forever. But a name we lost that doesn't quite match the magnitude of some of these names, maybe to some people listening. Old Dirty Bastard was lost in 2004.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Did you think he was still alive?
Well, no, I just forgot about him.
Yeah.
In general.
I mean, when I think of 2004, I think of Old Dirty Bastard and Julia Child. Two people instantly come to mind.
We lost another comedy legend in Rodney Dangerfield in 2004.
2004 sucks.
Yeah. Well, this one's really going to get some of you in the feels. The Big Boss Man. Went to the state penitentiary in heaven in 2004.
Oh, my God.
That's
You
Man,
shouldn't
he
have
was
saved that
something.
one for the last.
I know that's a gut
I'm
punch.
sorry.
I'm gonna need a few.
I'm going to
Yeah.
hit you in the gut again because we lost Pat Tillman and Reggie White from the NFL in 2004.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then there's a couple others. I'll skip them because it doesn't have the same feels as his last one will. But in 2004, one of the first parts of my childhood passed away, and that was Captain Kangaroo.
Oh,
Not Captain Kangaroo.
not him too.
Yeah,
No.
say it
Damn it.
ain't so.
I like that we've also skipped over these two other dead people that
Well,
you don't want to.
I'll give it-
We can't mention.
real quick. We lost Tony Randall, Fay Ray, and Jack Parr in 2004.
Okay, I think we could have mentioned them before Captain Kangaroo. Good God. That was just a personal preference.
That's all I have to cover 2004, but I think we would be missed if we did not talk about and discuss some of the films from that year that we did not talk or review this season. So anybody want to start with some ones that we missed?
Do you guys want to actually talk about the Passion of the Christ since we brought it up all year long?
I
never
will
seen
tell
it.
you when
I never saw it either.
Well, I did. I've seen it. I watch it every year. And
What,
some
at
people
Easter?
might think you know what? That's what people think, but no, it's Christmas.
Christmas.
And yeah, it's his birthday. And
His birthday was in June, but okay.
But I remember going to watch it and thought how weird it was that people were coming in with popcorn and Cokes. And I thought, I just don't think this is one where you're just going to be kind of like sad and then you're laughing and then you come back. Like, I just thought it was so weird to see that. But
Yeah.
I remember it being real. In case you guys don't know about what it's about Jesus and how he gets up on the cross. And Mel Gibson is making a sequel, by the way.
Yeah.
And but it was just so intense. Like it is, I mean, listen, it's great filmmaking for those that want to maybe try to experience what it was like. It was, I mean, it's there, and it was the highest grossing rated R movie, I think, until Deadpool or Joker, one of them. But
Deadpool
I mean, that's a
was
long
first.
time. So, I mean, as far as like great filmmaking, Jim Caviezel, Mel Gibson, that's another guy that everyone still adores through all these years.
Yeah.
And but that's my main memory is people coming in with popcorn and drinks and candy. And I just thought, this is really,
This ain't the movie for
yeah,
that.
this is strange. This is strange.
Wasn't
But just so you know, Stoney's wife would be one of those people.
Wasn't there
Yeah, she
stories
would.
of
She would.
people like having like heart attacks or medical emergencies while watching the film because how intense it was for them?
I think that was Blair Witch Project. You're thinking of something else.
No, I do.
Is it? I don't know. I don't remember.
think I remember there being some discussion of like, hey, pay attention. This is rated R. And there was a little bit of backlash,
Yeah.
like, well, I didn't know it was going to go that hard. I haven't seen it. I remember what McCash is talking about.
It's rough.
There were people that were critical because they like weren't really expecting it.
Yeah.
Like people that kind of went to the theater thinking this is a Christian film. This is for families.
Well, I mean, and people, but you know what? I mean, I remember like churches, people would like rent out the theaters and everything.
Yeah.
Like it was a big,
Yeah.
you know, and I think, I mean, I'm sure kids saw it because, you know, in church, it's like, hey, look, listen, this is what happened. I mean, listen, if I was a young kid watching that, I'd be traumatized probably.
Yeah.
But it's rough. I mean, I would say at least it's only 2 hours, believe it or not, maybe a little past 2 hours, but there's a good portion of just beatings, like, and that's tough to watch. And then, our family bought the DVD, and then as I got older, I thought, why would we?
that's not one you just
Why would we? Yeah,
pop on
like,
and yeah.
like if people are like, what's that? You don't know? Well, come here. I'll tell you the story. Actually, I'll have Mel Gibson tell it to you.
Yeah.
I don't really view it the same way as I used to, but I will say it is, I think it is great filmmaking. Obviously, it kind of depends on whatever beliefs you bring into it, but I just thought, So people went to the concessions. Huh? Cool.
I will say some of my other favorite movies from the year that we didn't talk
Was
about.
Passion one of them?
No.
You hadn't, okay, sorry.
Sideways is one of
Sideways.
my... Sideways
I love Sideways.
maybe one of my 5 favorite films in general.
Paul Giamatti is in Alexander Payne's 2 best films.
Yeah. And I was a big fan of Envy. We didn't talk about.
Not a great movie. Not a great
one.
movie, but I love Christopher Walken in that.
I liked The Machinist.
Oh yeah.
2004 was when Wes Anderson's The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou came out, and I didn't like it at the time, but I have since grown to love it. You mentioned The Notebook.
Yeah.
That was another one that I still think plays well. I would have liked to have revisited films like Troy and Secret Window because I liked them at the time, but I have a feeling they're not very great today. Wicker Park in that category as well.
I remember not liking that one.
Really?
Yeah.
was
Secret
sexy.
Window is not bad. It's more funny though than like that creepy thriller, and like you can't really take Johnny Depp like you used to.
That was the year of the Clive Owen, Keira Knightley, King Arthur movie.
I would like to rewatch
Hidalgo.
that. I loved it, and that's Antoine Fuqua who did Training Day. He
yeah.
did that King Arthur.
We didn't talk about The Village.
The Village is
was
one I think I kind
2004.
of tried to push for, but I would like to rewatch that too, because that was kind of the last great M. Night movie until maybe Split.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
And I did like Lady in the Water. Speaking of Paul Giamatti, about Man on Fire.
Man on Fire was
I love
something.
I
Man on
remember
Fire.
really digging that one when him
Yeah.
and Tony Scott were doing their thing. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's about all I've got.
I looked at some where I see like one of probably the movies I don't like that Tom Hanks is in is The Lady Killers.
Oh yeah,
And that's
so
also a
bad.
Coen brother movie,
yeah.
which is shocking. Also, shout out to Welcome to Mooseport because that was Gene Hackman's last film. He retired after that. I don't blame him. But yeah, he mentioned Stoney mentioned Troy. I kind of would like to go back. That was always when people wanted to just kind of tease me and make me cry. They would say Troy was better than
Yeah,
Gladiator.
that was a good bit.
So
His face would turn red, veins would start popping out of his
God.
neck.
I miss those days. There's something else. Well, we talked about Anchorman, which I do think is probably still one of the absolute best comedies.
Mm-hmm.
50 First Dates.
Oh, that was 2004. Yeah.
I like that one. That's when Adam Sandler still did good movies. I know it's been a while. Yeah, those are kind of the ones. I will say my son's favorite movie would be Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. We watched that all year.
It's classic.
long.
Classic.
So there's that. McCash, what do you got?
I got I don't think many of these. I got a couple of comedies. First of all, Saved, the Mandy Moore, Macaulay Culkin film.
Never saw that.
It's about, she plays this ultra religious girl who's dating this guy named Dean, and then Dean turns out to be gay. He comes out of the closet, and she does everything she can to like turn him back, even giving up her virginity because she's a virgin, because she's saving herself. And then Dean gets sent to a what do they call it, straight camp or whatever.
Okay,
it sounds kind of bleak, but it's actually a fun little comedy.
It's a satire of
very much
of what religion can. Yeah.
And then White Chicks, obviously, it would have been fun to talk about that movie.
I would have been game for an episode on White Chicks. Yeah.
Harold and Kumar. I don't like the whole trilogy, but I love that first one so much because Neil Patrick Harris just steals the movie to me. Being the exact opposite of what he is in real life. Dodgeball, we've kind of mentioned, would have been fun to tackle.
That was another contender. Yeah.
I liked Closer.
Yeah.
I had Clive Owen.
Owen. Yep.
Natalie Portman, and actually I want to think Jude Law and Natalie Portman got nominated. It seems like they were both supporting ones, but I think that either was one of or the last film directed by Mike Nichols.
How about that?
Yeah.
We could have talked about Jackass 2.
Damn it.
But I got three others. Garden State, obviously. just love Zach Braff and everything he does. But I think Butterfly Effect would have been a fun little movie to rewatch because I haven't seen it in forever.
I remember thinking at the time that it was kind of a cool movie, and it's in that category of I'd love to rewatch to see if I actually like this or not.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I remember not liking it then. What is it? Amy Smart is in it too?
Yeah,
Smart and And then lastly, the one I have, I didn't like the film version of this, but I think I would want to rewatch it just to make Stoney watch it. And that's Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
I would like to watch that.
Yeah.
I remember we had gone to see, there's a Dennis Quaid Tyrese movie called Flight of the Phoenix. My mom and I went to see that, and we literally were walking out of Opry Mills, and someone handed us a ticket for a sneak preview, and we sat right smack in the middle and watched Phantom of the Opera.
How about that?
Nice.
That's cool.
Also, National Treasure.
That was 04?
What a fun little movie. That's what it says.
I thought that was like 02 for some reason.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, there we go.
What a year it was.
What a year it was.
And the Libertine, that wooden dildo.
That's the thing you remember from the Libertine. It is. I was about to say the same thing. The wooden dildo.
Awful movie.
Yeah.
I think we've waxed poetically about the year 2004 enough. We're closing in on an hour.
Yes,
and,
we are.
I've got some stuff to do to get ready for the new year. So, guys, we want to tell these fine folks how to find us on these interwebs.
At Stoney Keeley, at Sobros Network, NashvilleMovieDispatch.substack.com, SobrosNetwork.com.
At Sir Brandon V on Twitter, Sir Brandon on Letterboxd if you got it.
And I'm super simple. You can find me at MC_Cash75 on X and Steven McCash simply on Letterboxd. What I'd like you to do is subscribe to Drinking With whenever you get the chance, and wherever you get your podcast fix, go there. Leave us a rating and review so we know what you think about the show, and let us know what movies that are turning 21 in the year 2005/2026 that you would like us to discuss. Cheers to another episode of Drinking With, where we explored the films, or actually we explored the year of 2004. Just as it aged like a fine wine, we raised our glass. And we laughed, reminisced greatly over the year. So until next time, may your drinks be cold, your conversations lively, and your movie nights unforgettable. Drink responsibly. And remember, age is just a number, but great films are forever. We'll see you next time, because I have to return some videotapes.